Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, you've probably seen these before on my channel. I got them from New Era. They're the ones that make these Suzuki Jimny. And these are the ones that have the roof attachment. I have a video on those if you want to see that. Look through my videos for that. So I'm going to be doing a wheel swap. Look at that tiny rivet there. Gotta be extra careful with these because you got the antenna here in the roof and it could break off. The holes are for the attachment, and these do open the hood. Look, now this one, you see that design, it's very 1980s. And for this one I have this. If you know anything about Suzuki Samurais, you probably recognize the wheel. This one I'm gonna do it over at my Spanish channel. So if you want to see that, I'll leave a link below. As also, I'm gonna leave a link to the New Era webpage. See if I don't know if they're in stock right now. I didn't even check before doing this video because they tend to sell out real quick. But I'm gonna be opening this one and we'll see what happens. Let me get my tools. All right guys, since I have the antenna, I put on my glasses here so I can see. I'm gonna have to hold this in my hand, and I'm gonna be using the 1/16 drill bit here. I think this is gonna be too big, so I just want to see what's gonna happen. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Let me go a little bit deeper. Let me change up the drill bit. All right, change to a 3/32 drill bit. It should be big enough. There it is. We're perfect to remove the top of the the rivet. Plastic base. This is the first time on YouTube. I think I'm not sure. I don't think nobody has ever drilled one of these apart on YouTube. Look at the interior. Very simple. Look at the dash. Let me see, how do I take this apart? So this is the whole engine compartment. Yeah. So this one definitely has to go out first. All right, let me get some tweezers. All right. So like this. This one, the dash doesn't want to come out. There you go. That's what I thought. The dash is held in place by two small rivets. Would you look at that? The glass is two pieces. We got clear in the front, tinted in the back. steering wheel looks like this is a separate piece. It looks like it's like tilted in the up position. Let me get another light. Okay. That thing is dead. There, I think you can see it there. There it is. All right. Let's take a better look at the engine here. Well, that's a big battery. Damn. It's huge. Look at that. All right, so I'm gonna try to fit these in here. Let me grab one, see how it looks. It doesn't look that bad. It looks very nice. So these are these type of wheels. We're saving those because they are cool. I think I'm gonna have to cut the base for fitment here. So that one, let's see, the tab here is very small. Actually, I might not have to cut at all. Although it's gonna be very hard to make this a roller. I think it looks good right there. I was thinking about shoving the wheels inside, but look how thick this is. It looks good right there. So let me make the axle with some crimp tubes. I got a complete video on that, and I'll be back. All right, so got this little piece of wood here, so you can see. Open the hood, put it here. I'm using my 1/16. Slowly let it, with the weight of the own drill all the way through, so you can see. So now this is small, right? I'm going to be using a 172 button head screw. So I have a 172 tap here. The 172 tap uses the same drill bit as a 256. So that's 1/16 drill bit. Like I've mentioned in the past, it's a good idea to also have 172 tap and 172 screws ready available, because sometimes you get to work on these other cars and that's what you need. Now the 1/72 screws are a bit long and I'm gonna have to cut it, but Just test fitting here. I think this whole thing moved forward a little. That's why you can't really put that much weight on it. There it is. Let me get a screw. 172 3/16. I don't know if they have shorter. I know for my 256 I have different sizes. So that's tight right there. Well, that's perfect. It doesn't come through all the way. Now I drill all the way because the engine compartment is going to cover that area. You're going to be able to see it. So that worked out perfect. I don't have to cut the screw and make it shorter. Now what I am going to do is I'm thinking about cutting this piece here. Although I think the purpose of this is to hold this whole thing up there. Oh no. Look. Yeah, that's the purpose. If I cut it out, I think I can leave it there. I don't have to cut it. We'll see. Let me get the axles ready and I'll be back. Alright guys, quick update here so you know what's going on. You gotta remember, this is all new to me, so I'm just making it up as I go along. Alright, so I was testing out the wheel and I have two options here. I cut an original Hot Wheels axle. I notice that if I do it like this, because of the design of the rim, it'll rub. So I needed some separation from the rim to the base, and got two options. We could use the beads that we used to do in the past, but then I'm gonna have to use, I can clearly see here, I'm gonna have to use like 3 on each side, and that does not look pretty. Other option, brass tubing. So basically, brass tubing goes in here, right? With the 1/16 drill bit, run it through here. That way the brass tubing could fit, and serves as two benefits. One, that it's going to raise the axle a little bit, which is going to give me a better looking stance because the wheel is going to go up, making the Jeep look, or the Suzuki look like slammed to the floor. And since the original axle basically wobbles in here, with using the brass tubing, everything will be tighter. Now what I did was put this in place, right? Now I can run the brass tubing all the way through, right? So there it's rubbing, so you create some separation. Now you could get a very small Sharpie. You mark here, and if I still had the long piece, right, I will mark here, and there I have the measurement that I need. And then based on this, I will cut the other side. So now what I gotta do is, to make sure that everything lines up, I gotta run the tube by itself, make sure that it's that center, and glue it in place. Let me get the glue. Okay. Let's do the front first. Got my Gorilla Gel glue. We don't need a lot of glue here. That looks about right. Yep. Have my accelerator. Let's do the back. Around. Do a 100% eye leveling measurement here. Accelerator. We're good to go. Now I can run the axle. Remember, I told you I'm going to be doing crimp tubes. And based on the axle that I'm using, I made sure I picked one that it was long enough. You can see I'm gonna have to cut this down a little bit, and I'll be back. All right, guys, so after analyzing the situation, I decided that it was better to do the old school ways. Just cut an axle in half and put them in through each side. There it is. Everything rolls perfect. So what we gotta do is put it back together. You can see the clear lenses for the headlights. All right, let's put back together. Let's put the engine. Let's align it. Just pop it in place. Got the seats. Now we gotta check for fitment back here. Whoa, perfect. Here is my screw. That is what I call a successful wheel swap. Let me get the turntable so I can take a better picture, and I'll be back. And there it is, guys. There it is. I gotta say, it looks good. Like it. I like it a lot. Remember, if you want to see the other one, I'll leave a link. I'll try to leave a link here on the screen also, so it'd be easier for you to jump on that other video. And I'll also leave it down in the description, and I guess I'll put it also as a pinned comment. That's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked it, and that's gonna be it. Peace out.